What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And today I want to talk about a demo for a game called Enotria, The Last Song. And this game is very interesting because other than playing Bloodborne all the way through, and my experience with that game was absolutely amazing, astounding, and magnifique. But however, this game is visually appealing. It's stunning, it's gorgeous, it's lush. But here's one thing I will say. The fighting in this game is it's not minimal. It's very heavy focused, much like any other Soulsborne games. Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Demon Souls. And I think From Software did an excellent job with those games. But however, having the experience a little of from Elden Ring and more experience with Bloodborne, this game plays more like of a Bloodborne than our Dark Souls or Demon Souls or Elden Ring combined, in my personal opinion. I'm sure that there will be some people coming out and saying, well, this game is nothing but Elden Ring or Bloodborne or any other game for that matter. But point being, or be that as it may, I still think that this game still has full potential of being an amazing game when it comes out this year, September 14th of 2024. Now, what I really want to say here, and basically my experience with this demo so far, which I have not played all the way through, and hence the reason why I'm making this video on this is because I want to talk about my experience with this demo so far, because I really think that when it comes to experiences, other than from like Bloodborne or Elden Ring or Demon Souls, which I have not played, which was the remake, of course, it's the fact that this game really is not simple. It's hard. Elden Ring's hard. Bloodborne was hard. But when you play these types of games, other than myself playing Bloodborne all the way through, it was an amazing experience. And the experience is showing off in this game to a certain degree because I love the way how this game really plays. You can do different types of weapons, claymores, great swords, single-handed swords. You can switch between different types of guises or known as masks. And you have different types of power-ups or abilities in this game. And that's what makes it so cool too. Now, here's the thing what about this game really does. Switching between the guises or the masks, you can be able to do different types of power-ups with your weapons. You can, especially when you have great swords, you're able to do really strong, heavy attacks, obviously. Elden Ring was able to achieve this. Bloodborne was able to achieve this. Dark Souls or Demon Souls were able to achieve this. I know that for a fact because I've watched many gameplay videos on YouTube. So I think when it comes to Enotria, this game is absolutely amazing, or this demo is absolutely amazing. And what I really love about this game, other than it plays like of a Bloodborne, is the fact where the setting is. It's an Italian folklore setting. It's cool. I love that. And that is what I really thought about this game very first off. And the reason for this, and the point being for this as well, is that this game is it feels to me that it plays differently than from what Bloodborne was able to do, but it still plays like a Bloodborne game because you can switch between weapons, you can do the masks or the guises that I call it in this game, and with each guise or mask that you can switch between through with your protagonist, known as the maskless one, you're able to have different types of positions, basically, or different types of power-ups with your swords or great swords or maces. Yes, you can get maces in this game. It's absolutely amazing. One thing I will say is that this game is hard as balls, okay? It still has that Soulsborne feel to it, like I said about Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring. But that's what makes these games so well loved from software fans of these games. Okay? What I will say is that I really think that a lot of people will like this game. I really do. Give this demo a shot. I really think that when it comes to demos are a really good thing to have because so that way we can experience a game before even the game comes out. And I think that's where demos are a good positive when it comes to games that we initially want to play before they come out. And that's what's really cool. I love that. So I think when it comes to Enotria, The Last Song, or Enotria, is the fact that it's the setting of this game that really stands from apart from Bloodborne or Elden Ring or Dark Souls or Demon Souls, because each of these games are going to have their own unique settings. You can be dark and gothic like Bloodborne or medieval, you know. But in Enotria, the last song, like I said, it's in the old Italian Renaissance type of thing or Italian folklore, and that is where this game really sets it apart from Bloodborne or Elden Ring or Dark Souls or Demon Souls. And I think that's what's great. Now, I want to talk about the toxicity in this game. What I mean by the toxicity is that you can basically be inebriated with your character with different types of toxins, and it can whittle down your health. So be careful with that if you're going to play this demo. And so that's what I'm saying is that Bloodborne was able to do this. I know that Elden Ring was able to do it. Dark Souls or Demon Souls. I mean, this is where the fun of these games are. And there's one thing I will say is that there is a unique checkpoint system to what you just saw. And this is where you can be able to rest. This is where you're able to like fill up your health again, where you can level up and you can be able to fast travel, which is really cool. Now, what I will say about this demo as well is that you could be able to bring up certain types of your attributes and your skills. The attributes is how you level up, whether if it's your stamina, your endurance, or whatever, or your health and all that kind of stuff. This is what this game is able to actually show you to do or show off, and it's awesome. Okay. Now, with the skills, of course, they are going to give you different types of provide of what skills you want to be able to go into and show off what you can do with certain types of those skills. And I really can't really get into the specifics of these skills, but however, this is where this game really shows off and very differently from any other games. Yes, it is a Souls-like, but it's the fact that you can put skills and how you can be able to provide those skills into your character into a certain type of build. Yes, you can do builds in this game, but it has to do with what guys that you're going to be under. And when you switch between guises, if you switch on your D-pad or down on your D-pad, if you're on Xbox or on PlayStation, that is how you're able to switch. But when you go into combat and you being able to do different types of abilities, whether if it's great swords or long swords or short-handed swords or whatever, or maces, with these abilities you can do much heavier attacks. You can do spinning moves and all that kind of stuff. That's what makes this game cool as well. Now, there is one thing I really want to say, is that the world building in this game is where it really shines a lot, other than from its combalistic weaponry or the way how you can switch between guises or masks to achieve different types of moves. But the world building in this game really shines it apart from other Soulsborne-like games. Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Dark Souls. You get where I'm going with this. So this is where this game is so cool. And it's beautiful, it's lush, it can be dark and brooding to a certain degree, to certain types of aspects of how you really want to achieve in this game. You can go, I believe you can go alternative pathways, you can find stuff, and that is where the Bloodborne thing is. And that's where the Elden Ring gameplay comes in as well, or any other Soulsborne games. And that's what makes this game so fascinating. So what I'm really trying to say is that I really think that this demo is worth investing in if you really want to play a game that's not even out yet. It's why I was saying demos are important. I really think that demos are a good way of testing out a game that you're possibly interested in. I think this is a good way of marketing a game if you truly want to be invested into something that you might actually like. And so I think when it comes to Enotria, the last song, this game has true potential of being a really good Souls-like game from what it already is. So, anyways, too much further ado, this is Jake from Citizen JV. Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciated. Any comments or questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. And you guys have a good rest of your week. Peace.